Hello YouTubers, watchers, this is the Flying Ross bringing you a video after a long hiatus. I am back to recording. Just got a new mic off of Amazon, very happy with it, and I'm getting a new computer from actually cyberpowerpc.com. I actually have no affiliation with them, but this will be actually the third PC I've bought from them in, I would say, the past 9 years. This PC is actually getting a little old now. It's actually from 2010, and it wasn't nearly top of the line when I got it, but I'm gonna get a new one. So pretty soon here in the next 2 weeks, I'll have a new PC, and hopefully with better power. And yeah. But getting to this game, Ultimate General Gettysburg. I found this game actually when I was looking at videos for naval action. I went to their website, and at the time they were having problems with PayPal, giving them issues with their account. So I found out that they actually had another game. Now this game is available on Steam, $14.99. It is a Civil War tactical game. Lots of strategy that goes down with it, but very tactical, and it's not your typical RTS. You know, it's not like StarCraft where it's very fast-paced. You know, there's not a lot of clicking that you have to do. It's not about how many clicks per minute you can accomplish. This is very much a grand scheme of actually where your units are, and the attrition is very slow. So, but you know, let's get to it. You can choose Gettysburg. You can fight on the Union or the Confederate, and just here I'll let you see that also there's the custom battles, and you actually can choose morning, afternoon, and evening. And this is actually one thing interesting about this game is it splits these days. Even in the main battle, it splits these days down into individual events. So the morning, there's only, one historical. You arrive at Gettysburg, but depending on what you do during these first 6 hours or ish that's here, you have multiple different scenarios. And now the game actually keeps track of what your units are, how much attrition that you've taken, and also what areas that you've captured. Now, it doesn't do it perfectly. It's not that your units are exactly where they were, and I haven't actually kept track of it's exactly the same kind of casualties, but nonetheless, it does have different outcomes. So what we're going to do is we're going to fight a new battle, and I have tried this out before I made a video of it. So we're going to try this out and fight a new battle, and we're going to be the Confederates. Now, the difficulty you can choose all the way from, and they have a nice little scale, the aggressiveness through the difficulty. So they can be risky, and it tells you, an all-out attacker who quickly overwhelm you with persistent attacks and numbers, exploit his aggression. The risky AI may not maintain enough reserves at a crucial moment, so drive his troops into exhaustion and bad positions. Now this is actually, I'm going to play this cautious, and I'm going to play this cautious for one main reason, is because historically I'm going to go for cautious is because the Union officers that are on the field, they were very cautious because they did not know necessarily where the entire Lee's army was, and also they didn't have their entire force there. They were, they did have orders intercepting, so they knew Lee's army was in the north. They knew that it was going to come to Gettysburg. Lee didn't know that the Union knew that already. So, but they were very cautious about it. But we're going to go to battle, and this is, so much for the historical aspects of this, but we are definitely going to fight this. So here it tells you the breakdown about the available soldiers. The Union starts out with 2,200, Confederates with 4,100, and throughout the day there's going to be another 9,000 reinforcements for the Confederates and 9,000 for the Union. And this is actually only the beginning part of the day. Remember, this is just the morning. It's 0930 on 1st of July 1863. It can tell you the army details about what the armies are and what's available, and yeah, so we're gonna fight this. And this is just a whole bunch of little things that tells you what to do. We're going to pause this real quick, though. So you can actually pause the game, so it's not necessarily a real-time strategy. You can pause this and issue your orders and then come back. If you look at the top left-hand side of your screen, you can see that this is Brigadier General Joseph R. Davis, 3rd Corps, 2nd Division. And 2,200 men here. He has morale 96%. That's, you know, morale of the men. Condition 100%. This is their energy. Their condition is like, do you have them running across the field the entire time? And then they're gonna get worn down. The cover, which is, you know, cover and concealment from a military aspect. Cover is something that you can actually hide behind that will stop bullets. And then the reload, you know, every single time they reload. So you can order a couple different ways. You can hit the left, you can click on it and then drag your left cursor as you're holding down the left part of your mouse, and you can actually move them like that. You also can hold it down and then you do a control and then right click, and then you can see that the formation, and then you can rotate it to face. Okay, we're gonna change these orders for both. We're gonna put these guys right in the wood line facing these skirmishers. So these are regular soldiers. Here's my skirmishers of 400, and then here's another battalion worth of soldiers, and we're gonna put them actually right here on this little orchard that looks like. And this this is all supposedly very historically correct with what was there during the time period, and then also using satellite imagery for the terrain. If you actually hit M, you can actually see the terrain map, which is very, very useful. And actually, this is how I play with it almost all the time. So we're going to select, these are all my artillery guns, and we're going to select these into a group and put them on group 1. And we're going to try to put them across this little ridge top here. As you can see, there's a hilltop here and a hilltop here. This is, in terms of map reading, is called the saddle, and you know, is between two different hilltops. But we're going to try to just angle these a little bit like so. What I want is like this one's a little bit closer to that hilltop, and then a little bit middle on that hilltop. We might have to move them because of line of sight. This game is very unforgiving with line of sight. And actually, we're going to tell our skirmishers here to go capture this victory point over here. 550 points, 1,000. The game doesn't do so well with these victory points because, again, your units don't necessarily stay the same. But we're going to hit play here, get this thing rolling, and hopefully we get to see. So you can see their cannons are already firing on us. You know, it's pretty good graphics. This game is actually made in part by Darth Mod. Darth Mod brought a lot of different mods to the Total War series, Total War Shogun and Total War Empire. And he brought a lot of realistic parts to his mods, complete overhauls. And this is actually in part with him designing these games as well. Here's your general. You can actually select the general, and you can see all the units in green, so you can actually move all the units in formation together. I still don't know that much about this, and you can see, I'll pause what I was just saying, you can see the cover is changing as they're marching through. And we already have people crossing over to the river, and I don't want that. Oh no, that was my skirmishers. Okay, that's fine. So artillery is going to get into place. This 87% cover, that's what I want, and because these guys are not in cover. And now if they have any cover, I don't know how, but yeah. So we have reinforcements. The rest of our division forces are here. We need them urgently to support the attack before the Yankees bring more reinforcements. So they're going to be coming from this edge of the map. And now our skirmishers, these skirmishers are running. Now this changes every single time of like what's happening, what do you call it, with what's happening on the map. These skirmishers are reacting to my skirmishers. I didn't take them around this hilltop like I probably should have. So these 400 skirmishers are going to suddenly be on this hilltop, but very much in the line of, wow, they're sending 2 of their units of skirmishers to go effectively take these guys out. That might give us an opportunity to seize this ridge line right here. Yeah. I'm going to try to move this unit a little bit. There's one thing about the units, they don't move very, very smoothly. So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, all our cannons except for this one's firing for some reason. So we're going to move that one just a little bit. We're going to move the 3rd Corps commander over here. We're going to move these guys. If you click, they're going to stay in their column formation, which is good for movement. And we're going to bring these guys down to this hilltop because there's the cavalry right here and these skirmishers. We're going to try to push them away and get rid of our threat here. Now, I don't necessarily know what happens when your division commander actually goes down. It's not something that, one, has happened to me yet, and then two, they have their commander right over here, and we might be presented with the opportunity to take him out. Again, I've never taken him out. I've only played this a couple games. I got to, day 1, part 3. For some reason, I felt that I was doing really well on the first 2 parts in the morning and the afternoon, and then somehow in the evening, I was winning, but my units were so far spread across the map, I was not effectively fighting anymore. So we're taking out their artillery. Artillery is routing. We got 85% cover here. These guys are going down as well. We're moving in a column, so we're moving a little bit faster. Once we get to the top of this, well, we're close to this top of the hill, we're going to actually put them into a fighting position. And so we're going to move them into a fighting position. We're winning the Oak Hill. My skirmishers are running. This battalion is moving slowly. And we're going to come up here and hopefully seize this opportunity. We'll get these guys in here. Hopefully take out their cavalry as well. So you can click on the unit with the left click and it will attack. These guys, I guess, have nothing to fire. If you click on the unit and then hold down the left, supposedly it shows you the line of sight, but I wish that they had a better line of sight guide. It's the only thing I definitely, especially with artillery, I don't know where their line of sight is, so I'm always constantly wondering. So they are bringing 3 units. They have basically 2 skirmisher cavalry, which basically acts as cavalry as well, over here to try to take this hill. They're very invested with trying to take out this hill. Quite interestingly so. So I'm going to try to get these guys across as well. Actually, we're going to put them in formation. We can't afford them not to be in a formation here. You can change the shells types. As you can see, shell, canister, solid shot, and then auto. So these are definitely on auto right now, going after this cavalry here. And yeah, I started out with 400 in this unit. They're down to 244, but with over 1,300, Union soldiers there, I would say that's actually doing pretty good. We're gonna actually take both these units and we can group them together, and we're gonna put them on the hilltop here, and then we're gonna take our group 1 and actually move them as well. So we're gonna try to move them there and move these guys right there. So we're gonna move these guys over there. I like how they show the movements. This is almost like on a strategic map as a battle commander would have. Where the forces are moving to, enemy, your units. It's definitely pretty interesting graphically to show that your units are moving forward or backwards. And now see, we're losing this hill point as well. But these skirmishers are going to come up to a pretty heavy resistance with this 2,500 man battalion up here. And now they've gotten reinforcements are coming up. They got another brigade here. They call it brigades. I mean, I guess it was a Civil War thing. I mean, these would be called, battalions at this level. I mean, 2,100 soldiers, I guess, would be a brigade in the army. See, and here goes the freaking commander as well. He's down to... Is he down to 2 horses? Nope, he has 3 horses. I guess I did not take him out. So we're going to actually try to push these guys. And see, our skirmishers are just chilling out. That's fine. Chill out, save energy. Condition 85%, morale 25. We'll take out that cavalry as well. Move our general up to this hilltop. And actually we're going to put this battalion, brigade, into this wood line and offer them some protection. What's this at? This is at 38% cover. They're already taking some heavy damage from these guys, huh? These guys are firing from behind themselves to the side. Like, what's going on there? gonna try to take out these skirmishers over here with these artillery, or not artillery, the cavalry right there. Yeah, we're gonna hold that down pretty solid, hopefully. And really, this is, like you can see, it's a very long, drawn-out battle. Your units are not going to take that much attrition. I mean, we got 73%, condition here. The cover 38%. Morale is 100%. Partly probably because we have the general close by, but also the Confederate army in this game is given a really high morale boost. And you can see their cavalry is routing right now. And we're going to try to do an envelop position here where they're going to get fired from both sides. Like skirmishers are going to take some hits here, but we're going to see if we can... Should we charge? I mean, depending on how many meters that is, that could be a good run. It's definitely a good run. But I definitely want to try to catch them off guard and see if we can get it. And you can see the condition is going down drastically. These guys were in full condition. Morale is going down. They're taking casualties. And see, here's the thing: it's like this artillery is just not firing. So we're gonna have to just see if we can just move it up a little bit. Okay, we got reinforcements, more artillery. Okay, so I want this army to break, or not the army, but the skirmishers to break morale. Want them out of the game. My morale is going down drastically. Conditions at 0. Let's move these guys over here. Okay, we got most of our cannons firing now. This one's... Okay, that one's firing now. Good. We secured Oak Ridge. Okay, let's get them back into a formation here, and then we'll get these guys in formation there. Archers over here. I've usually had Archer in the middle. Supposedly each brigade actually has like their own benefits, their own bonuses and stuff. I haven't really seen that in effect though. So we're going to take these three over here, and we're going to try to put them on this hill right here. Now this is definitely a dangerous position. There's going to be lots of reinforcements coming from this area, but hopefully it gives us the ability to put a lot of fire downrange into the center, into this nice little kill zone we have developed here. We got 3 brigades, and Iron Brigade is going down. It's going down fast. We got some nice canister shots and going into the center here. Definitely like seeing that. So we're gonna have the skirmishers try to hold the top of this hill and try to see if we can take this ridge line, this Oak Ridge as well. Usually I don't take Oak Ridge, but we are doing pretty well here, and I think it's because they actually spread their forces pretty thinly there. They definitely had light units all up in this northern region, and now their brigade unsupported by their skirmishers on the hilltop, and their brigade here, the Iron Brigade, is now just chilling in the woods to regather their morale and so forth. One thing I don't like, I mean, just from a video game aspect, I guess you would say, is that I cannot see the enemy's morale except for this little flashing light. And there goes the David skirmishers as well. So the skirmishers are now going as well. We're actually just, instead of turning this, we're just gonna tell them to shoot there. I actually don't like having a heavy brigade that far north, especially with all the southern reinforcements that will come very shortly. As you can see, the time is progressing. It's 10:53 now. Once we start capturing different victory points, it might pause the time, but it might not as well. So 58% here. We're going to see, actually, I'm going to move forward here just a little bit. Oh, nope, that is definitely not. Okay, we're definitely going to bring them back here. Okay. So we got skirmishers, Iron Brigade's moving forward again. There's more reinforcements from the south. We're going to move our brigade. Actually, no. Move our brigade there. Where is our artillery? Okay, artillery's moving across the river right now. We should get reinforcements soon as well. And here comes another brigade, and you can see the size of this brigade compared to Iron Brigade right now at 1,000 soldiers. Definitely a difference. This is a 37% cover. Oh, see, archer's going down. We're already at 934. I mean, they're at 27% cover. It's just not as an effective cover. I really want. I can't save Archer for some reason, but Davis is holding up pretty well with the 2,000 left. We got 1,100 with Brockenburg, and hopefully this artillery can start setting up and take these out. But the one problem is we're going to have Union artillery that's going to be coming in from the south, setting up and around these areas right here, around this Lutheran seminary. And hey, guys, if you live in the United States, and if not, if you are coming from another country, if you have time, if you're a big history buff, I guess I would say most Americans are more into the Civil War than, into maybe other wars that the United States has fought in. But if you're into history, visit Gettysburg. It is an absolutely massive battlefield, and when you go on the tour. You can go on a tour, you can take a bus, you can do the walking tour, you can take the self-guided tour. But man, when you take the tour there, it's I don't even know what to say. It's mind-boggling how massive the battlefield was, how far across it was, from one side to the other for the front. And now, especially, talking in times of muskets, it's almost mind-boggling in the sense of how large the battlefield is when you're considering that these guys are shoulder to shoulder with muskets and cannons. I mean, this isn't tank warfare. This is definitely a little bit old school in the least sense. Let's see if we can. Okay, we got reinforcements coming. We got these guys going. Their skirmishers are starting to fall behind too. I wonder how much cover they have with this little brick wall. Baxter's coming in here. Let's see. We're gonna move these guys over. Okay, yeah. So this artillery unit is now really exposed. We're gonna put these guys actually over here because these guys are really exposed. We need to get them moved out of here because our Union artillery, yeah. Definitely a little bit better than Confederate artillery. Well, the Union technology, period, was better than anything the Confederates could put out. So we got these two units here, and we're gonna throw these guys down to these two hilltops actually. And the reason being is each unit is going to charge, actually, one of these artilleries, and we're going to take this hill, hopefully, in the amount of time that we have left. So Archer is taking a hell of a beating, and actually, we're not going to do that. If we move Archer, you see, these guys are getting a firing bonus or something. And then you see, you hold down the left button. Okay, other places are grayed out, but you can see, like, okay, yeah, you can't fire behind the hill, but they don't want to fire at that. Okay, now they're firing. Come on, fire. Okay, we got cannons firing now. That's what we need. You definitely need you want your cannons firing as much as possible. Like, we get cannons firing in here, but they're in 73% cover. They're doing pretty good. Even 37%. Now, Archer's definitely taking more because he's down to 23. But even these guys, 59% cover. Their condition has not improved, but their condition is not going to improve because they're not getting a break. We definitely don't have any reserves, and we're not going to keep any reserves. Not like these guys, they have an Iron Brigade right here on reserve, just kind of waiting there, chilling out, recovering with their morale, recovering their condition, so they can be a more effective fighting force. Dudley's division spotted approaching the south. Cool. We want to take out Stewart. That's who we want to take out. Okay, all three of our artillery units on this hill are now firing as well, so that is definitely good. I'm actually going to try to move my commander over here so we can give more units our bonus for that. I don't want to move these guys out. We're just going to hold that northern flank there. Actually, we're going to move these guys over here. I'm going to see if I can do kind of like maybe a pincher maneuver if I have enough time. You know, we're already at 12:37. Time moves fast, definitely. That is definitely one true thing about this, is time moves fast. And you see, issuing new orders changes their formation just for a second. There's no fast forward either. So we got Bucktail Brigade, we got Biddle Brigade, they're moving in. Our lower flank, or southern flank, is actually pretty strong. Our center is very strong at 1933. But even Brock Barrow is pretty strong, especially with the cover and the condition. I mean, he's 100% condition, 100% morale. I mean, same with these guys. Archer's doing good too, man. I mean, he had no cover and everything, and taking a massive amount of casualties, but definitely is pushing like through a boss. Okay. I could have probably maybe brought scales down to the southern front. I mean, especially with how much time this has taken. I'm gonna see if we move these guys forward. I don't know if that's a necessarily bad decision. It could very well be. Oh, see, these guys are not marching in a column anymore. Come on. Okay, just... You know what? No. Come on. No, you can move. Get back there. Let's see if we can keep you. I mean, Archer's already going down. I mean, he's not going down, but I mean, he's taking a shit ton of casualties. So is Davis. I mean, we got... Ah, shit. Stop. Hold. Stop. Okay, group one. Fire at something, please. And so they are taking casualty as well, but we're going to try to get through this little valley section here between these two and these hilltops left and right, respectfully. Try to get into the Union lines and get this going here. And issue the charge. We're going to charge these cannons, get into this hilltop hopefully, stop this clock as well, hopefully. Oh, come on, charge. Come on. Using canister shot, our freaking line is going down hard. We need to take these cannons out. We don't want them to have the cannons the next day or the next anytime. Union artillery is a massive pain in your ass. You want to see battle delayed, and that's what we want. We want more time to effectively take out these units. We're going to move our units forward as well, just a little bit. We're going to try to get Biddle here. See, we took out this unit here. That artillery's gone. I mean, Perlin's kind of chilling, getting fucked up as well. But our artillery is gone, and that's what we want. So Perlin's not doing too good either. But we're going to try to take. See, battle is delayed. Again, that's what we want. No, not retreat. Don't retreat, asshole. And the battle's delayed is because we're trying to capture this victory point. Come on, fire. Come on. I don't understand sometimes this artillery. Oh, come on, Perlin. I mean, their condition's low now. Okay, they're reforming here. Oh, we have another artillery over here. Did not know that. But at least they're firing. Oh, come on. Stop it. Stop running. You're bastards. Bastards, I say. Okay, Paul's not doing so good. He's going down. Okay. Kind of move Pettigrew forward. Archer's not doing too well himself, but... See, still 64% cover. Okay, seriously, move forward. I mean, I don't know how many times I need to say it. Now, it can only be delayed for so long. You can see this red part is going slowly up. So even your delayed part can go, it only goes so long. Oh man, they got freaking cannons on top of here, huh? Come on, Perlin, stop fucking around. We don't got time for your bullshit. Biddle's just getting flanked, which is awesome. Taking some good casualties there. See his numbers just dwindling. That's what I like to see. Keep Archer there. We're going to move Scales and Pettigrew up. See if we can take out Baxter and Stevens' artillery. That would be nice. Kane's not doing so well himself now. Ugh, come on. Don't fall back. Come on. Form up. Trying to hold the southern flank has proven to be a lot of trouble. Come on. Come on. Take out Bucktail Brigade. Come on. See, this unit can't fire. Got to move forward. Scales is kind of morale's going down as well. Come on, fire. Oof, Scales get wrecked by artillery. But none of my artillery can fire for some reason at this. Look at it, they're all on this ridgeline, but none of them can fire at this artillery. Very, very irritating. Okay, once this reload goes down to 0, we're gonna issue a charge at them, I think. Come on. There we go. Charge. Charge. Our units are wavering. So are theirs. Need to get this artillery off this hilltop so they freaking get Archers some relief. Archer's been just taking serious casualties. So you can circle right here. So, oops, no, we don't want that. So Baxter's going down. Now our units, or artillery is firing. Don't know why now out of anything. We want to try to push them off this ridge as best we can, as fast as we can. We want to try to get this delayed time. as many casualties as we can inflict. We must kill the Union. And I'm from New Jersey, so I mean I'm from a Union state, but still. Yeah. If they had any condition, I'd try to go after Hall's freaking thing here. Ugh. Come on. Okay, fine. Charge. Come on. Take out that Hall. And we got the Union Army running now. They are definitely running. We've captured their defensive lines. Now this is not historically correct. On day 1 in the morning, they got pushed back to this ridgeline right here, Hers Ridge. There was many more Confederates or Union than the Confederates thought. Come on, charge! Let's charge. Take Hall out. So we got Hall going down, which is what we want. The lesser Union artillery on the field, the better. We can take some casualties. We have a more numerical superior force in the long run. I mean, for amount of see, look at this. I mean, we got 2, and they're just wrecking us now. We can ungroup these. So we're gonna group these all together. I don't think they're ever gonna get there in time, but Archer, Scales, Davis, Reynolds, Perlin. Come on. Lane holding up the back. Take out that artillery as best we can. Whoops, no. No. Oh no, hell no. Get back there. That's it. I'm gonna push them back into Gettysburg. We now have pushed them into the city. Again, try to take out this artillery best we can. Oh. Yeah, take out freaking I-Corps. Okay, stay there. So battle is ending in 3 minutes and 41 seconds. You can see here we have taken effectively the field on the morning. We have pushed them back into Gettysburg. We have captured the ridgeline, and boom, epic victory. Now the Union has lost all their objectives. Losses at 4,395, and the Confederates only 3,000. Actually, this is the best run I've actually had. Least amount of losses. I usually am a little bit heavier than the Union, so this is the best game I've had so far. So before I end the video, I just want to show what it looks like the next part of the day 1. I'm going to go here, the statistics here, just really quickly show our our most heavily, well, here it is, Union Iron Brigade. Look at 735 losses for only 240 kills. The most kills go to Davis Brigade, almost effectively doing a 2-for-1, which is definitely damn good. But you can see how devastating the artillery is. I mean, if you look at artillery for any of them, the most amount of kills, look at that. Reynolds Brigade, 415. Stevens, 255. I mean, their artillery is just absolutely ridiculous. But if you look at this as well, look at battery, dead, 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 dead. That's what I want. Because now I just took out battery after battery after battery after battery. And this should continue on to the next part of the day and further down. So, I mean, if we just look at the Union side here, we got battery, we got gambles here, skirmishers. So that was cavalry, I think, there. So we killed the cavalry, we killed some skirmishers, killed another cavalry, a whole bunch of batteries. That's what I like to see. And if you look at this, I mean, they came in. I mean, we definitely took down the skirmishers here, 742. We took half theirs. Baxter's Brigade, only a little bit. Iron Brigade, we took half their guys out. Paul's Brigade did fairly okay. Bucktail, and these skirmishers are almost done for as well. We take for our accounts. Our biggest brigades, it was at 2,500. They didn't take too much. Where's Archer's? Oh yeah, see Archer didn't do so well. I mean, he lost half his brigade, but also he did a little bit better for losses for kills. So that's pretty damn good. So we'll hit continue here, and then we'll see what this is. This is Confederates capture Seminary Ridge. We push them south of the town and may be able to commence another assault. At this rate, the Battle of Gettysburg will be won for us, but it may not be possible to assault the Union positions without reinforcements. Our position on the southern Seminary Ridge is very strong, and the Yankees are under heavy pressure right now. A successful attack now could drive them off the field for good. Act fast but cautiously. General, good luck. So again, tells our reinforcements coming in. The Union now has 14,544 soldiers and 20 guns. And this is a big thing, that they only have 20 guns, and that's, I think, partially because of how many guns we've already destroyed. The expected reinforcements is only 1,900 soldiers in the next couple hours, and available forces for us, we're going to start off the day with 10,000, or this at 1430, with 36 guns, and expected reinforcements, we're going to get another 14,000, and we're going to have another 43 guns, almost a double. Well, actually, just right here, I mean, our reinforcements equal almost they're available right now, and we have 10,000 forward. So right here, we're just going to hit fight right here and pause the map here just to show what it's looked like. So this is day 1, part 2, and this is a little bit tricky. Is that we are strong on this ridge right here, and this is pretty much where we were. I mean, they moved some of our cannons back here. I don't necessarily know why. Even though I moved them forward. Archers, I mean, you can see the numbers are pretty much the same as well. So what we need to do is we need to get this affecting fighting force right here, this entire thing, and I don't know if we can actually select them all. Is all of them selected? Sometimes you can't select everything when you do that circle for some reason. Yeah, see, these lower cannons are not selected. But what we need to do is their forces are all up here and over here on Cemetery Hill, Cemetery Ridge. So what we need to do is we actually can't, you see this little freaking river, stream? Yeah, we're not going to be able to go through there. So what we want to do is actually do kind of a left maneuver to the west. And, oops. Can I not do this? Yeah. So that's what we really want to do. We want to move our entire force to the south because we're going to get reinforcements up here. So that's all. Again, my name is the Flying Ross, and I haven't done a video in quite some time. I hope you enjoyed this. Please smash the like button, the share button if you do. Please subscribe if you like this. I'm going to be doing many different kinds of games. I'm going to do Kerbal Space Program. I'm going to definitely do some naval action. I am going to show you more Gettysburg, and hopefully they come out with a more epic campaign. So definitely more games coming through you. I know my bread and butter used to be War Thunder. I'm going to go back to War Thunder some, but I want to kind of broaden my horizons, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So, and I hope that you do, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.